Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Financial consultant Helmi Hakim here from Singapore. Okay, right now I am at Pavilion KL, enjoying my cup of tea. Alright, this is not a normal kind of tea. This is a specialized tea. Okay, so this is the first time I come to TWG in KL. Okay, I'll just show you. This is TWG Kuala Lumpur. Alright, the finest tea of the world. This is the menu. Right. Okay, what amazed me here, right, is that when I would like to choose my tea, I get very confused. This is the tea menu. You can just have a look. So many choices of tea I can choose from. See, take a look. So how do you know which tea is awesome and which is not? Which tea caters to your taste bud? So many choices of tea, right? So that's why we need a tea consultant, right? Even to choose a tea, right, we need a tea consultant. What about our life? So when the server, right, when the tea specialist came to me earlier, I asked them, they asked me my preference. Okay, what type of tea that we want. And I tell him I want something that is fragrance. You know, you drink the tea, you have a nice smell, okay, nice fragrance, and he narrowed down the choices to a few. Okay, I'll just show you what tea he chose for me. Give me a second. I'm also lost. Where is it? Where is the tea? Mana? Okay, where is the one that he chose for me? Okay, South Africa tea. Okay, South Africa, Jade of Africa tea. So where's the tea? This is a tea. It comes with a teapot, and this is a tea. Alright, so the point of my video here today, right? Let me just change. Right? Okay. The point of my video today is that even to select, right, a tea that suit my taste bud, I require a tea specialist. I cannot just say hentam kromo and choose one tea out of the many, haphazardly. Anyhow, choose the tea. Because why? Because if I select a tea without consideration without considering my own preference, I just pick one tea out of the many. You can just have I just anyhow select one tea out of the many. That it might be dangerous. It might be a bit wastage. What if I select a tea that doesn't suit my taste bud? There might be a possibility is that I'll just drink it, or I might not even finish the tea. Okay, so the point I want to bring across here, that even to choose a pot of tea, I need a specialist. And what about most of you out there who do not have financial knowledge but want to plan for your finance? The issue here is this, no? You know, sometimes when I meet my prospects, I ask them questions. Why exactly do you meet me, a financial consultant? And I will probe in further, right? Especially for those of them who has a finance qualification, those who have degree in accountancy, degree in finance, diploma in accountancy, diploma in finance. Why do you meet me, a financial consultant, when you can do most of the financial stuff yourself? All right. And even for those who don't have financial qualification, when I ask them, okay, let me just bring it here, okay, can. For those of them who don't have a financial qualification, I ask them, why don't you just go to Google? You go to Google and then you key in financial tips in Singapore. or perhaps you key in things like how to save more money in Singapore, or how to invest in Singapore, how to grow my money in Singapore. Why don't you just go to Google and learn from Google lah? Why must meet up with me, right? So most of them will come to me, right, and tell me, Helmi, the problem here is not there's no information. The problem here is there is too many information. We don't know which one to choose, alright, out of the many information pertinent to finance. And we don't want to make the wrong step. We don't want to make a mistake. We work hard for our money, and we don't want to anyhow put our money. So that's why we meet up with you. Because why? Because you are the specialist. Alright? You specialize in helping Muslim families plan their finance the Sharia compliant way in Singapore. And even those who have accountancy background, I ask them, they tell me specifically, you are the specialist. Even today, we choose a stock, we do the fundamental analysis on the stocks, and we feel that the stocks, right, is Sharia compliant in accordance to any of the Sharia compliant screening methodologies. We are not that confident. Another 6 months, right, the stock is going to remain Sharia compliant. So that's why we meet a specialist. We meet a specialist like you. Alright. So the thing here is that even in the selection of a tea, right, to choose the suitable tea that suits well for my taste bud, I need a tea specialist to help me. What about financial planning? What about planning your finance? You need a qualified financial consultant that can help you save, accumulate, and grow your money the Sharia compliant way in Singapore, in Singapore's context. I have many clients from overseas. I have clients from Malaysia, Indonesia, Bangladesh, India, and even Gulf countries. Alright, the thing here about them, why they meet up with me, right? Especially those from Gulf countries, those from okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Alright, thanks, thank you. Alright, thank you. Okay, my meal is here lah. Look at that. Okay, and I'll just resume my sharing. Right? So even those from Gulf countries, those from Oman, Dubai, Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi, right? Most of them, they know already about finance, or Islamic finance in particular. But why they meet up with me? Because I am a specialist. I specialize in helping Muslim families plan their finance the Sharia compliant way in Singapore. Alright? So the point here is this. To get from point A to point B, right? Point A to point B, there are many ways, right? You can go zigzag, and get lost at a certain juncture, and then finally reach point B, or never even reach point B. And the second easier way is for you to engage a specialist, someone specialized in helping you to get from point A to point B, someone credible and someone who have the qualifications to help you to get from point A to point B. Alright? So one takeaway that I want you to get from this video here is that even in the selection of a tea, you need a tea specialist. And what about planning your finance the Sharia compliant way? Stop deliberating, or stop contemplating on the matter for long. Right? If you haven't started planning your finance the Sharia compliant way in Singapore, what you can do is that you can just always PM me, or you can WhatsApp this number 96520134 to schedule a free consultation. Alright, and we'll explore strategies based on your risk profile, and based on your personal circumstances, and based on your investment time horizon, and on how you can save, accumulate, and grow your money the Sharia compliant way in Singapore. Alright, so I'm going to have my meal now. Take care, have a nice day. Assalamualaikum.